What's going on, you guys? Marvin Francois here, and today we are going to be talking about the highly requested, highly suggested topic of business credit. That's right, business credit. But more importantly, why you as an entrepreneur need to get business credit in the year 2021. I'm super excited and super pumped up to be talking about this subject. But before we get into the topic at hand, y'all already know the drill. Take a second, take a minute, take an hour out of your day right here, right now to slap that like button and show this video some love. It really does help a lot in terms of the YouTube algorithm I forgot how to speak. It really does help a lot with the YouTube algorithm in terms of pushing a video out there, and it really means a lot to me when you guys show the video some love. So like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's answer the number one question at hand right here, right now, which is what exactly is business credit? So simply put, business credit is credit that is obtained in your business's name. As we all know, with personal credit, this is credit that is obtained in your name and directly connected to your social security number. However, with business credit, this is credit that is obtained in your business's name and connected to your business's employer identification number, otherwise known as your EIN, right? So this is credit that's connected directly to your business and has no connection to you as the business owner. Now, there are three different types of business credit that I'm going to be breaking down for you guys in this video. The first of those three being lines of business credit. Now, the way that lines of business credit work is that a bank will give you access to an account with a credit limit that you can take loans out from. Let's say a bank gives you a line of business credit for $10,000. From that $10,000 line of business credit, you can take out a $500 loan, and a $1,000 loan, a $5,000 loan. You can even take out a loan for the entire amount of the $10,000 that bank gave you. What's great about a line of business credit is that it is a revolving type of credit, meaning that once you pay back whatever it is that you borrowed, you can borrow it again, then pay it back and borrow it again, and pay it back and borrow it again, and so forth and so on, which is phenomenal. So taking the example we used from earlier, let's say I get a $10,000 line of business credit, right? And I decide I want to take out a $2,000 loan against that line of business credit. The balance on that line of credit will now be $8,000, right? But once I pay back that $2,000, the balance will go back to being $10,000, and I can use it again and again and again. Or even better, let's say I get a $10,000 line of business credit. I take out the $2,000 loan and I decide, you know what? I'm not ready to pay back the $2,000 I took out. As a matter of fact, I want to take out some more. I don't have to pay back the $2,000 that I took out to take out another loan. While I still have that $2,000 loan against that $10,000 limit, with the new balance that I have of $8,000 that's left, I can take out another $2,000, another $4,000. Maybe I want to take out the remaining $8,000 and use it along with the $2,000 I took out the first time to invest in my business. Now, the second type of business credit is a more conventional form of business funding that most entrepreneurs look to get, which is a business loan. So the way that a business loan works is a bank will loan you a lump sum of money that you will be required to pay over a period of time with interest. Now, unlike a business line of credit, which is a revolving type of credit, business loans are installment types of credit, meaning that you can only use them one time. So a bank will loan you a lump sum of money. You'll use up all of that money, and once you pay it back, that's it. You can't keep dipping back into it the same way you would with a business line of credit. The third and final type of business credit are business credit cards. Now, business credit cards tend to have higher interest rates than business loans and business lines of credit, and most business owners tend to use business credit cards less for financing larger purchases and more so for the day-to-day spending within their business. However, one perk that business credit cards have that business loans and business lines of credit don't are that business credit cards actually reward you for using them with things such as cash back and reward points that you can use towards free flights and a bunch of other things that we're actually going to touch more on in the next section of the video. So now I've taught y'all about business credit and I've taught y'all about the different types of business credit that there are. Now it's time for me to break down some of the benefits that come with getting business credit for yourself as an entrepreneur. Now, one of the benefits that come with obtaining business credit is that business credit helps you as a business owner to separate your personal and business finance. The reason why this is so important is because as entrepreneurs, the number one thing that we need not to just start businesses, but to maintain them is funding. And a big mistake that most of us make is using our own personal money to run our businesses, which is one of the greatest mistakes that you could ever make. If you don't take anything away from this video, please, please, please remember this. Never, ever, 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 ever commingle your personal and business funds ever. It's like what Biggie said in the song, right? Never mix two chicks with a bowl of tricks, whatever he said. I'm not gonna say the actual lyric. This is a family show. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. But this is why obtaining business credit is so important, because instead of using your own money to maintain your business, you can use other people's money, i.e. the banks and lenders' money, right? Through business credit to take your business to the next level without having to ever dip into your own personal liquid. Another benefit of obtaining and building your business credit is that it makes it easier for you to qualify for a loan. Touching back on the business versus personal funds topic that I just addressed, one of the biggest reasons why most people use their personal funds to take their business off the ground is because it is extremely difficult for us as business owners to get loans from these banks. Banks and lenders want to see that your business has generated some type of cash flow before they feel comfortable lending you any type of money. However, that's a bit problematic as a new business owner or entrepreneur, because chances are if you just started your business or if your business is still in its earlier stages, you probably aren't generating cash flow yet, meaning that it's going to be extremely difficult for you to get a loan from a bank or a lender. However, through building your business credit, you will make yourself more likely to qualify to get a loan from these banks and from these lenders, because they'll be able to look at your business credit profile and see that your business has a history of managing its debt properly, thus making those banks and those lenders more comfortable with giving your business a loan. Another benefit of business credit is that, unlike personal credit, business credit does not report to your personal credit file. Now, the reason why this is so major is because, okay, let's say, for example, you get a Chase credit card in your personal name for $1,000, right? Even though you have a Chase credit card for $1,000, you know that because it's on your personal credit report, your utilization rate is never supposed to go above 10%. So you only are going to be able to use around $100. Otherwise, once you pass that 30% utilization mark, now it can negatively affect your credit score, right? However, with business credit, there's no such thing as keeping your utilization below 10%, 15%, 30%. In fact, most banks and all banks and lenders who are giving you business credit actually encourage you to use all of it, because they know you're going to be using it to invest in your business. So that means that if you get a business credit card with a $10,000 limit, you can use the entire $10,000. If it's $15,000, you can use all of that. 20, 25,000, 30. Run it up. Run it up. It's yours. Run it up. Run it up.
Show me the money.
You on the gram holding money to your ear. There's a disconnect. We don't call that money over here. Now, by this point of the video, you are probably maniacal, right? Foaming at the mouth, salivating like moth. This sounds absolutely sensational. How can I go about getting this business credit? I'm glad you asked, Eleanor. I'll tell you how. There are two ways that you can go about obtaining business credit, right? So the first way is through obtaining vendor accounts. Now, vendor accounts are credit accounts that you can look to establish with different vendors and suppliers such as Uline, Grainger, Quill, and so much more, so that you can start building your business credit profile and your business credit score. Suppliers such as these will offer you credit accounts such as a net 30, a net 60, or a net 90 account, where you will be given credit to purchase an item, and based on the account that they give you, will be given a select amount of time where you will have to pay that item back. So for example, if you open a net 30 account with Quill, right, and you purchase something on credit, once you purchase something on credit with your net 30 account, you will now have 30 days to pay that item back in full, and then you do it all over again. Same thing if you opened a net 60 account with Grainger, right? You buy something on credit, you will then have 60 days to pay back whatever it is that you bought on credit in full. Through you maintaining positive payment history with these credit accounts that you will establish with these vendors and suppliers, this will help to build your business credit profile. And over time, once your business credit profile has reached a certain point, you will then be able to take that business credit profile and then go apply for your own business lines of credit or business credit cards to fund your business. Now, the second method that you can use to go about obtaining business credit is called personal guaranteeing. Now, this is a method that's more commonly used amongst entrepreneurs that don't want to go through the hassle of having to establish vendor accounts accounts with the Grangers and the Quills of the world. With the personal guarantee method, instead of using your business credit report, you would be allowing banks and lenders to use your personal credit report to see if you can get approved for business credit. Now, while personal guarantee is a much more efficient way to go about getting yourself business credit, there is one huge caveat that you do need to consider. In the event that you personal guarantee and you do get approved for business credit, but you are unable to pay back that debt, you as the business owner now become liable for that debt, and that bank and or lender can pursue you and your assets personally to pay back that debt, which can ultimately end up ruining your personal credit report. Now, if this information is new to you, like it was once upon a time new to me, I'm sure you have 1,000,001 questions about business credit right here and right now, which is a good thing. And as much as I would love to sit here and talk about business credit from dusk till dawn, I think that instead of me turning this into a 30-40 minute video of trying to break everything about business credit down at one go, over the course of my next couple of videos, I'm going to be taking time to dive deep into the world of business credit, breaking down each and every aspect of it so that you as an entrepreneur can have the information that you need to put yourself in the best position possible to go out and get it at the highest level. I'm going to be talking about the ins and outs of business credit, net 30s versus personal guarantees, business credit cards that you should be applying for right now, and even better, business credit cards that you can apply for without having to have net 30s or a personal guarantee, and so much more. But if this information that I covered in this video was beneficial for you in any way, shape, or form, and you are excited and ready for me to drop more jewels, more gems, more fire flame sauce on your head top in the next coming videos about business credit, you already know the drill. I need you to take a second, take a minute, take an hour out of your day right here, right now, to slap that like button and show this video some love, because I got so much more coming. But I appreciate each and every single one of y'all for tuning in. I'm Marvin Francois. Y'all have been good. I've been great. This has been amazing. And as always, thank you and God bless.